Hi, everyone. This is Lesley Suzette, InspiringlyNatural here with some more great content today. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to talk about my top 5 most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances. Fragrances that are Middle Eastern that I garner the most compliments from. So I'll see you when we get back. Hi, everyone. This is Lesley Suzette, InspiringlyNatural here. I am so excited today about this content, y'all, because you all know I really enjoy Middle Eastern fragrances. And last week we talked about Middle Eastern fragrances, my top 5 most favorite. Today we're going to talk about my top 5 most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances, because the difference is the fragrances that I really enjoy that we talked about last week, some of them get compliments and they're kind of sparse sometimes, but these fragrances that I wear that are Middle Eastern, every single time I wear these fragrances, you all, I get compliment after compliment after compliment. And I'm so excited to talk to you today about these. Listen, I'm Lesley Suzette, all things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self-care. I have one goal in mind, everyone, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Listen, I'm excited because we get to talk about these complimented fragrances. So there's no need to hold up anything. We're going to go ahead and get started. You all always know that I am going to start with an honorable mention. And that honorable mention today is none other than Ajaib Dubai by Lattafa. Ajaib Dubai by Lattafa. You all, what can I say about Ajaib Dubai? Mango, mango, mango. I just had to do it, you all. When I say that this is one of those summer fragrances that when you wear it straight out the shower and you can put on a mango lotion, a vanilla lotion, even a pineapple lotion, and you spray this and you walk out and you go somewhere, you're going to get smelled and you're going to get compliments. This one is the sillage on this is absolutely amazing. And I think that's what really grabs the attention of the nose, is that the sillage, as you pass by, it's going to linger and carry that sillage with it. And you're going to get a whiff of it and your mouth is going to water, but you're also going to get something that is absolutely just juicy and light but sexy and alluring. It's just really good with that mango. I'm telling you, I want to just share with you all the notes on this Ajaib Dubai. And it's just absolutely, I don't know. It's something about getting that sillage. And there's 2 of them. There's one in a black bottle that's called Ajaib Dubai. But then this one's called Ajaib Dubai, what they say portrait, in the white and gold bottle. And this one has notes of lemon and orange in the top. But then comes this fresh mango, osmanthus, jasmine, amber in the base, musk, sandalwood, and a little bit of oud in the base that I really don't capture a whole lot of. But this, the presence, the feature, the focus of this one, the center of this particular fragrance is that juicy mango. It's got the juiciness, but the greenness as well. And it's just yummy. It's just delightful. And I had to keep it in the honorable mention category. It's Ajaib Dubai portrait by Lattafa. You all, let's get this party started. At number 5 of my most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances is none other than Yara Pink. I like to call it Yara Pink. They call it Yara Eau de Parfum. You all, this one, what can I say by Lattafa? Sweet, creamy, fruity, gourmand, and a little bit of floral. You all, this one, they used to say that this one smelled like strawberry milkshake. And I'll be honest with you, it's got a little hint of that to me. It gives, once somebody says something, though, it's in your mind, but it really does. I usually wear it with like strawberry fragrances and candy like fragrances, but this one is so creamy to me. It dries out on the skin so perfectly smooth and creamy, but yet it's still got that fruity, gourmand, sweet kind of vibe going. It has top notes of heliotrope, orchid. It also has a little tangerine at the top. And then in the mid, this is so pretty. It has some gourmand notes and tropical notes in it. And it also has musk and vanilla and sandalwood at the base. When I say this dries down to something just like perfection, creamy goodness, that's what Yara Pink is all about to me. It's just a beautiful fragrance that I get so many compliments from, because to me, it's kind of a simple fragrance. It's not a very expensive fragrance. But yet I get so many compliments from this, especially when I layer it with like my Canvas Beauty strawberry shortcake fragrance. I mean, body oils, and any of my strawberry pound cake fragrance mist. When I, kind of layer things up with anything berry, even this lotion, if you have this one's usually on sale a lot during the 75% off sales. That Buttercups and Berry Bellini. It just goes so well with those berry, strawberry, raspberry type fragrances, and it's creamy. I just enjoy this, and obviously other people love it. Other people love it too, because I get so many compliments from this one fragrance. That's Yara Pink by Lattafa. Best and Beautifuls at number 4. Am I number 4? Yeah. At number 4, the surprise of a lifetime from last week's video. Yes, I had a new number 1 and my most favorite. This one is one of those that gets compliments. But I so enjoy this. This is right now at the top of my list. And if you watched last week, if you didn't, go back and watch. But I'm about to tell you the answer anyway. Yeah, at number 4, we've got Angham by Lattafa. Angham by Lattafa. What can I say about Angham by Lattafa? Sweet, floral, ginger. Oh God, creamy when it's dried down, gourmand to me, and slightly spicy. You all, the ginger in this is just absolutely tremendous. It's lyrical. If you want to hear more about my thoughts of this fragrance that became my number 1 fragrance, it knocked out Camera, go and check out last week's video. This has top notes of ginger and mandarin orange, the two of those together. If you've ever had a ginger with orange drink from any of the local, I think there was one at one of the local sandwich shops, but also one of the coffee shops a couple of years back. If you've ever had those two together, it is absolutely amazing. There's also an aromatherapy lotion that's Bath and Body Works that has the mandarin and the ginger as well. Just goes perfectly with this. And those top notes, it comes in and you're like, it envelops you. And then the spiciness of the pink pepper as well. And then in the mid, this is what makes it so nice and extra, like similar to like Burberry Goddess, is that lavender in the mid. But it also has praline and cocoa in it. And then it dries down to a beautiful vanillic, musk, and ambery fragrance. I'm telling you, I said it last week. I'll say it again. One harmonious blend. No wonder the music notes are on here, because this is a lyrical fragrance. But if you want more information on this, check out my video from last week. What I will say is, when I wear this, I get compliments. I wore this last week. I think I wore this on Tuesday of last week. I was going out of town, and I stopped. Did I stop? No. When I got to the hotel, the desk front desk operator said, "What in the world are you wearing?" And then the other front desk operator, who was male, next to her said, "I was going to ask the same thing because when she walked in, she smelled so amazing." And they wanted to know what it was. I told them, and they said they were going to pick it up. Um, it's it's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you've ever tried Burberry Goddess, give this a try as well. You won't. I don't think you'll be disappointed, and you will get compliments. Again, at number 4, Angham by Lattafa. You all at number 3. This could have easily been bumped up to number 2, but I had to think about and go back kind of in my mental Rolodex, and I had to choose between the two. And you'll know when I get to number 2. Both of these, the compliments just keep coming. I mean, there has never been a time, these next 3, where I didn't wear it and didn't get at least 2 compliments. That's how I kind of measure it. Maybe a compliment in a day, maybe 2, but this particular fragrance, everywhere I go, if I go different places, someone's going to compliment me on this one. And number 1 is just at a whole other stratosphere. But this one coming in at number 3 is La Aventure Femme by Al Haramain. You all, first of all, I really enjoy the look of this bottle. It's hard to keep clean because it's so shiny, but it is a beautiful bottle, very streamlined, and the fragrance itself. And if you know anything about Al Haramain fragrances, the longevity and the performance is beast mode. This is no exception. The bergamot opening, the pineapple in this with the berries and the black currant, it makes your mouth water, but it has this sophistication that even though it's fruity and citrusy, it's just the mid notes that come into this with all these fruit. The mid notes create this very feminine, luxurious, rich kind of fragrance, like your rich auntie kind of fragrance. It's just so nice. And that mid of cedar and freesia and rose, of course, when you hear those 3, cedar, freesia, and rose, you know that there's going to be some luxury coming into that. The rose, the greenness of the cedar, and that beautiful bright freesia. And it just makes for a luxurious fragrance. So when I see the bottle and how beautiful and streamlined it is, and then I smell the fragrance and you get that hint of cedar, freesia, and rose, it just takes it to that, like, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar fragrance. And then when you start to dry this down, again, you get that musk and ambery note, of both of those notes, with a creamy kind of sandalwood. But this one doesn't make it uber creamy. It makes it just nice and more sophisticated, fresh floral, and just very luxurious. And then it also has vanilla in it. I'm telling you, I walk by with this fragrance, and I don't even have to spray a lot, but when I do spray it, I spray. But when I spray this, somebody is going to say, "What in the world do you have on?" One person asked me, I wore this maybe about a month ago, and someone asked me, "Are you wearing a Creed Aventus for her?" I smiled because a lot of people say that this is close or smells like or has that DNA of the Creed Aventus for her. I was so shocked because no one had ever asked me that question. So I smiled and I said, "No, I don't. I know Creed Aventus for her." I said, "This is," and I gave them the name, La Aventure Femme by Al Haramain. And I said, this one is supposed to have been an inspired or inspiration of Creed Aventus for her. So yeah, I get compliments. I get stopped on this one. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance that garners so many compliments. So hey y'all, by Al Haramain, La Aventure Femme. You all, number 2. Number 2 most complimented Middle Eastern fragrance on my shelf. I will have to give all the credit due to the best and beautifuls of this channel, only because this was a fragrance that I was really and truly going to give up on. And it's not this fragrance, but it's the DNA. I had tried so many iterations of this DNA until I was ready to give up. But because of the Best and Beautifuls, they said, no, you got to try this one. You got to try this one. Don't give up. We know you've tried a lot of them, but give this one a try. And lo and behold, and the thing about it was, I didn't realize this one was going to garner so many compliments from people. But when I hugged them, they almost don't want to let me go because they feel warm, they feel cozy. When they smell this on me, they said, oh my goodness, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And even when I'm walking by someone, they're like, oh my God, you smell so sweet, so cozy. What are you wearing? And you all, it's because of all of the Best and Beautifuls that said, Lesley Suzette, keep trying, keep trying. And that is, yes, Eclaire by Lattafa. You all know I tried the one by Paris Corner. I tried the actual Bianco Latte. And I was like, there's something so sharp to my nose until I just cannot. I don't think I can do this. But when you told me to try this one, Best and Beautifuls, and I'm so grateful. No sharpness. I just sprayed it several times. Nothing's bothering my nose. This is an absolute joy to wear when I wear it. I really enjoy wearing this in the fall and especially in the winter because to me, it has the philosophy warm cashmere kind of vibe. I really, sweet cream warm cashmere, I think that's what it's called by Philosophy. I really enjoy that fragrance because it gives me that little cuddle buddy hug that I need, and it gives others that feeling too when I wear it. This one is very not like that one, but very reminiscent of that cuddly, cozy type fragrance. This one has the caramel at the top, the milk and the sugar that gives it that creaminess, that gourmand sweet. And then it comes in the mid with that beautiful, yummy, thick honey and white flowers, that white blossom. It is absolutely a sophisticated fragrance, in my opinion, with the coziness because of those white flowers. And then when you get the dry down on this, the base notes, you get this nice warm vanilla and praline and a nice musk that just says this is a cozy fragrance that needs to be worn. Get me, wear me, love me, hug me, squeeze me. That's Eclaire by Lattafa. You all, I am so excited to share with you my number one most complimented Middle Eastern fragrance. And I am proud to say that this is a fragrance. This is one of the most inexpensive fragrances that I have ever purchased. Yet, it's like so good. It surprises me that, and I always say this when I talk about this fragrance, you can't judge a perfume by its price. I'll say it that way. I don't think I've ever said it like that. Don't judge a perfume by the cost. Okay. Because this one I purchased online, sight unseen, had not tried it, but I saw the price. And I think at the time it was like 21, either 21 or 27.99. And I'm like, there's no way this is going to be any good. This is so cheap and it's such a big bottle. There's no way. Honey, sir, ma'am, when this came in and I opened it and I got a whiff of this, I was just blown away. So I was like, this is like top 10 summer fragrance. Okay. It's in my summer fragrance line. If you ever go back and watch any of my Middle Eastern summer fragrances, you should find this one. But I had no idea how many compliments I would get from this fragrance from the time I spray it in the house, my husband giving me compliments, to the time I go to work or go to the store or go shopping somewhere or go grab a bite to eat, even in a restaurant that smells like food, from the time I get back in my car and go home, there are compliments rolling in. And I promise you, all I layer this with is my Tree Hut pineapple body butter. That's it. Nothing else. And of course, my Cocoa Radiant body oil, of which I'm out and I need to get more. But that pineapple, Tree Hut pineapple body butter, I guess it could elevate it, but by itself, it's just good. I know you're waiting on me to tell you what this number one most complimented fragrance is. So let me just go ahead and tell you. It is Nouf by Paris Corner. Nouf by Paris Corner. First of all, I really enjoy the bottle. And as you can see, I use it. I spray it like I can't spray it anymore. But you all, I get so many compliments from this when I layer it. And I just enjoy it too. Let me tell you why I enjoy this. Full of pineapple and saffron at the top. Okay, full of pineapple and saffron. You get it. It's kind of a sweet, spicy. In fact, it's just, I'm not going to compare it to anything. I'm just going to, yes, I am. I'm not going to compare it. I'm going to say, I think it's like a sweeter version of Creed Aventus or Creed Aventus cologne, but just yummier, juicier, and sweeter. Okay, that's not a comparison. I'm just telling you what I think the level is on this. And for $27, you can't beat that. If you think about how much those others I just mentioned cost, and $27, and I'm getting a sweeter, much sweeter version. This is so yummy, so sweet, so refreshing, so beautiful. It's got that pineapple and saffron in the top notes. In the mid notes, I believe you're getting like a fir balsam that brings in a little bit of the green, and jasmine. You know, I enjoy jasmine. And then the dry down, you're still getting an amber and yes, a cedar wood and a little bit of oud. I guess I get a little bit of the oud in the dry down, but I mostly get the cedar wood and I still get a lingering pineapple throughout the fragrance. And this one in the air is just so nice. It's so, you get that fir balsam and that cedar. It's just so good. And the compliments just keep coming and coming and coming over a $27 fragrance. Never judge a fragrance by its cost. Okay, because I get mad compliments off of Nouf, mad compliments from Nouf, and it is so good. And I think last I checked, it was still around the $27 price point. I'm still stunned because I kind of feel like, no, I'm grateful for the $27. But this is good, you all. This is a winner chicken dinner that gets me lots and lots of compliments. This is Nouf by Paris Corner. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this content today. I truly appreciate you all. I hope that you enjoyed my most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances, top 5, and an honorable mention. Listen, do me a favor in the comment section. Share with me maybe give me two. Give me two. Well, give me your top 5. Let's go that way. Give me your top 5 most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances. I'd love to know. I read the comments from last week and I really and truly enjoyed them. So please share with me your top 5 most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances. I look forward to, reading what you share, Best and Beautifuls. You all know I can't leave though without sharing just a few words, of inspiration. So you, I don't know what you're carrying today, but I do want you to hear this from me. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. And every single struggle, every single setback, Best and Beautiful, every single silent battle that you encounter, listen, is shaping something powerful in you. I hope you heard that. Everything you go through is shaping something powerful within you. There's a scripture that says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And even if you can't see it yet, because sometimes, we're not feeling it, we can't see it, there is still beauty building beneath the surface. So just keep that in mind. Don't forget that you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. I'll say it one more time. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be real. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep choosing you. Keep choosing growth. Listen, even when it's hard. You were never meant to be anyone else. The world needs your story. The world needs your strength, and the world needs your light. So walk forward with your head held high. Let's practice. Hold your head up. There you go. Doing good. Hold it up. Look in the mirror and say, I can do this. Yeah. Becoming your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. You got this. I'm rooting for you. I'm Lesley Suzette. All things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self-care. I always have one goal in mind, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Listen, I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday for Thursday Night Live. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just come together for about 45 minutes to an hour and have a little fun with beauty, fragrance, and self-care. We laugh a little, we share, and we learn from each other. It's an amazing community of best and beautifuls. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, I'm asking you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel today. If you found value in today's content, please go ahead and hit the like button, the thumbs up button. Go ahead and share this content with your family, friends, and loved ones. I would appreciate it. And if you don't mind, go ahead. What are you waiting on? Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when Lesley Suzette is out with more great content. Listen, there's going to be a video that pops up here or maybe even down here. Go ahead and binge watch. It's okay. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.